Hi, welcome to Guru Grit. My name is Monika. I believe in self-empowerment, living happily ever after, and all those other wonderful Disney movie things, I suppose. I like the sweetness of life, but then again, who doesn't? So, if you'd like to know more about self-empowerment, self-development, coaching, astrology, etc., you can find me on other platforms, read my articles on medium.com, and watch my videos on TikTok. So, speaking of TikTok, today's topic has been inspired by that. Rightfully so. Every time I post a video about a tidbit of information, usually it's misconstrued. So let's say I say something to the effect of, you can have this and this at the same time. And then the comments will say, but can I? But can I? You know, like living in the limitations and feeling quite fearful because we're so trained to think that all the good things we want have to be like earned somehow, and it's something not to be trusted. We're all quite cautious with our hearts, so it's totally understandable. So today's topic is inspired by the Guru Grit comment section. It's about compatibility. So if I post something like, this is really cool, this is really nice, people are often quick to ask, you know, I have a Venus in Aries and this person has a Venus in Aquarius, so does that work? It's like, well, yeah, it works if you work it. If you want it to work, it works. Why do I say this? Astrology for me is just a tool, and a tool is useless if you don't use it. So for me, it's a tool for empowerment and self-betterment. It's to enhance your life and make it sweeter. Not tell you, you sit in that corner and you be quiet and you can't do this. It's only there to tell you things that you can do really well. And whatever you feel you can't do, there's a way around it. There's a remedy for absolutely everything under the sun. So, the Creator makes no mistakes. With that being said, if you're considering, you know, getting a reading done before getting married, you can go to someone very reputable, very trained. Relationships are probably their specialty. And they can say, these are all the things you should focus on, and these are the things you should ignore. So, you know, if you have 10 things in a relationship, 9 of them bother you, but you only think about the one thing you really like, sooner or later, those other 9 things, you're gonna have 10 things that you like about that person, and vice versa. If there's 9 things you like and you only think about the one thing that you don't, sooner or later, there's 10 things you don't like about your partner. That's just how it goes. Why do I say that? Because compatibility is a choice. Compatibility is a vibration. You can train your level of expectation, train your expectancy, train the vibration of compatibility to make yourself compatible with anything in your life. You're always the key. This is why you can have anything you want, no matter how out of reach it seems. You're the person who has to shift into place and it just comes to you. Now the interesting thing is, let's consider it like this. Neville Goddard says there are only states. Love all people and don't judge them. You know, the drunk, the homeless, the violent, the criminal, the abusive, the greedy, they're just states of being. States are temporary, they come and go. People shift states all the time. The person is pure. The state is just there for a little while. So you can train yourself into a state of being a kind person who's generous for a very long time. So you're known as a kind, generous person. But once upon a time, somebody could have been, you know, a user in prison, lost, insecure, etc. And they come out of it. It's another lifetime. To them, it's like a dream. It's like there's somebody completely different today. And if you were to run into them and say, I haven't seen you in 10 years. Last time I saw you, were, you know, they would just be like, it's like it happened to someone else. I literally can't relate. It's like they logically know it, but they don't understand because the state has left. They're in another state now. This is it. Compatibility is just a state. You can choose to remain in a state or you can choose to leave a state. Now, I say choose because you should be deliberately creating at the time that you see this video. It just makes life much more fun. So let's say, you know, people come together all the time and then they say things to each other after a few years like, you don't love me the way you used to anymore. You used to be like this. You used to XYZ. But the state is different now. So you can go to work and change how you feel about that job and have the best experience. Like you're happy to go to work, like some Disney movie. You wake up in the morning, you crack open the window and birds fly in and help you dress and comb through your hair. Little forest critters, maybe they'll jump out of the bushes and through the camera and do that for you, who knows? Or you could go to a job you wanted for such a long time and when you get there you realize you don't like it there at all. But if you change how you perceive it, it has no choice. It must mold to your level of expectancy. It has to be something that pleases you if that's what you expect. So no astrologer rightfully can tell you that's a trash decision. You know, there's things that you can be sensible about. Let's say you have North Node in the 7th house and you want to open a business. I would tell you, do not open a business with friends, families, lovers. Be self-employed. Go solo. Including other people is not the greatest idea. But you can open a business, you can be self-employed, you can build an empire, you can do what you want. I'm not telling you you can't. I'm telling you how to do it. I'm not telling you it's not for you. Same goes for people. Only pick out the things that you like and that please you. And then those characteristics must come. They must come. There's no if or when or how. They must happen through that person or through a variety of other people or another person. But they must come. So treat yourself nicely. Start to think and experience life and the world as a thing, as a place where you get absolutely everything you want. So you're compatible with whoever you choose to be compatible with. So this absolutely means, and I mean this very literally, this is exactly what it means. You could marry anybody and live happily ever after. You could marry anybody and be just as happy as with the person that you dream of. It's true. You're the key to all your happiness. It shouldn't be any other way. You're the most important person in your life. So start thinking of yourself that way. Throw out limitation and go forth and live your dream life. I hope this helps. I hope it's made you smile. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I sure am in this wonderful park. I've had quite the journey getting here, so I'm soaking it all in. It's beautiful. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Much love to you. Bye-bye.